Welcome to another edition of Unafraid Politics. Let's get into it. Now, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. Now look, the reality here with FTX is, and what other people have to realize is, you gotta stop acting like you're the smartest guy in the room. He really thought he could outsmart Washington. He thought if I just keep taking these customers' money, and I just keep on doing donations, I'll eventually get my way in Washington and nobody will know. The problem is, Sam, is karma. At no point he felt bad taking those customers' money and going to blow it on whatever he wanted to blow it on. The reality is, we had someone who thought he was smart. Really, he's a dummy. He's a bad trader. He's bad at it, like really bad. And once his firm, Alameda, was in the shit, was in the can, was totally done, what'd he do? What'd he do? He goes in to get other customers' funds. How low? How low do you have to be? It's embarrassing. It is disgusting. You really have to wonder what's going through his mind. And this has so many layers to it. It's going to take a few videos to really break this down. But he was not alone in this. But he acted so surprised. The sickest part was the emails. Behind the scenes, he's saying, I think back in September, hey, look, we might got to close this down. But in the public, right up until they filed bankruptcy, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get the money, blah, 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 blah. A bad investor, a bad trader. And this is why crypto is dangerous. It's unregulated. You don't know what the hell is going on. People are putting their personal income, their assets, hoping for a better retirement in the FTX. And the head person of FTX is then taking your money out and making bad, dangerous, risky trades. He's doped up on this patch that they've done some research now, and he was wearing all the damn time. That's why he was able to be up and alert in all this. He was zapped out of his mind. Trading 200 million here, risking 400 million on this, taking people's money to go buy a super big real estate, taking people's money to go help his parents real estate, taking people's money to go do donations. This was not his money. None of it was his money. I think the worst scam of all time, because none of this was his money. It makes you wonder what the hell was going through his mind. But here's where Sam messed up. The biggest crooks are in Washington. He understand that. He never had a safety net. Stupidly, foolishly. And they knew what they was doing. He had a file where they put all the customer assets that they took for their spending in. It's a file for it. They showed it. See, nuts? He created a back door to get in the FTX when he needs to, so he can swindle out funds whenever he needs to. He created a back door. Why would somebody create a back door in a business they created, in a software they created, if they're not going to use it for bad things? Why are you creating a back door in a crypto thing that's holding people's money? What's the need for a back door? Now we see. And the most weirdest thing he'll need to answer for is this. Right before the filed bankruptcy and everything crashed down, someone moved about $8 to $10 billion. Where's that money, Sam? And all your friends now have flipped on you as of today, so where that money at, Sam? And there's so many layers to this. You have Caroline and what she knew. You also have the donations to these politicians, to these organizations, to these charities. Do you give back this dirty money that was stolen? That was stolen. This is not legal funds he's dealing with. He's taking people's funds, using for other stuff. He's stealing. This is going to be a long, layered story that will have a lot of layers, and I'll be doing plenty of videos on this. But I think my main takeaway is this. Sam thought he could outsmart Washington. And for a while he did. But what he didn't realize is, once you crash and burn, if you thought your friends in Washington that you've been feeding this money to was going to come to your defense, you're wrong. The only guy did was Kevin O'Leary, and pretty much he's a fucking bastard embarrassment. No good. No good. You do wonder, going forward, what is this? What does this make of Sam Bankman-Fried, excuse me. And what is the future of crypto? I don't know. I really don't know. But it makes you really think, will crypto ever be the same again? Will the trust in crypto ever be the same again? When you have zero regulations and the person that runs the whole crypto thing that you're putting your money in can easily take it out, and you have no idea what the hell to do next. Until next time, this is Unafraid Politics.